Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be just on Full Sail University and my experience so far. So if that is not you or you're not interested, totally fine. You can go ahead and click off. This is for anyone that is interested in going to Full Sail, maybe already goes to Full Sail, any of the above. So if that is you, then go ahead and keep watching. So I just started Full Sail on April 3rd of this month. I'm enrolled in the computer science bachelor's program with a concentration in mobile development. So the total length of the program is 29 months. However, I had some transfer credits come in, so I think I will be graduating a couple months early, so I should be graduating in like 28 months. I'm not really sure how that breaks down yet, but I do know that I had a couple transfer credits come in, and so I should be graduating a little bit sooner. Not every program at Full Sail requires a math assessment or is math heavy, but as you could imagine, any computer science, game development, game design, maybe even anything in the technology field is going to require some math courses. And with that, you will need to take a math assessment. Now, this will be done prior to you starting your program. If you didn't know, Full Sail does offer 2 classes free of charge. They offer pre-calculus and calculus 1 to be able to help strengthen those math skills. But that is based on your math skills score assessment. So a passing grade for your math assessment is going to be a 75 or above, and a failing score is like anything below that. I know you need to score at least a 30 in order to be eligible for the program. If you score between a 30 and like 35 or 40, somewhere in there, they will enroll you in pre-calculus and calculus 1 courses. I scored a 31, so I just barely made it. So I, of course, will be taking pre-calculus and calculus 1. With that being said, I like the program so far. I like the platform. It's pretty easy to use. I like my instructor. He's pretty energetic, pretty funny. Right now I'm taking the very first class, which all Full Sail students start with. It's creative presentation. And they say that it's not a public speaking class, and I guess in some ways it isn't, but in a lot of ways it is. You aren't necessarily required to do speeches. In fact, that's not a requirement at all. However, what they're teaching you and the topics are like inter and intrapersonal communication, nonverbal communication cues, setting the tone, things like that. Those are all things that you would learn in any communications or public speaking class. I don't know if there's a way to get out of it, honestly. From what I've been told, it's kind of like the very first class that everyone takes. It's kind of like the practice class to get you used to submitting assignments, having deadlines, and doing discussion posts and everything else. So there may not be a way to get out of it, but if you do have a public speaking course from another college, you may try to transfer that in and see if they will let you out of that. In my situation, I just wasn't able to transfer the course in time. They took forever to evaluate my courses, which is super annoying, but I wasn't able to get it done in time, and I already started the class, and I didn't want to push back my start date and then have to take the class again anyway. So I ended up just deciding to take it. It's fun. I don't mind. Like, everyone in the class is pretty cool. The instructor's cool. The assignments are honestly really easy. It doesn't take a lot of my time, but it's just annoying because, like, I've already learned all of this, and part of, the reflection assignments and everything else is like, what did you learn this week, or what have you learned from this class? And it's like, well, I didn't really learn anything that I didn't already know. So yeah, so that's been fun. But I just started week 2, so I have 2 more weeks. In case you didn't know, Full Sail, their classes are set up for every 4 weeks. So every 4 weeks is a new term. So my next term will start like the first week of May. And I will be taking pre-calculus and I think media and communication, or no, media and technologies, something like that. It's kind of another like easy course. I don't know, like, I think like the first 4 classes are supposed to be like a little bit easier, and then like when you hit month 5, like that's when you like start getting into your actual like core classes for like your particular program. And that's gonna look a little bit different maybe for you, because I didn't have to take the Psychology of Play course because I had already taken Psychology 101, and they determined that I didn't need to take Psychology of Play. So I do not have to take that course, and I also don't have to take English Composition 1, which I don't think was in the first 4 months. I think that was actually later in my program. So those are 2 courses that I won't be able to give you any guidance on specifically, just because I won't have to take them. But any of the other courses I should be able to. I will say that I'm a little frustrated at this point with the school, because my June term is set up, and I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to pass my June term because they have me set up for Calculus 1 and Discrete Mathematics in the same term. Keep in mind, terms for Full Sail are only 4 weeks. So I have to take 2 heavy math classes for 4 weeks, when initially that wasn't the plan. The classes that they added into my schedule for pre-calculus and calculus 1 were supposed to be taken before discrete mathematics, and somehow with transferring in only 2 classes, they're saying that like they can't make any more schedule changes. I did speak with the academic advisor to try and split up Calculus 1 and Discrete Mathematics, but that was not helpful because her suggestion was to move it to the end of my program, which doesn't make any sense because I need to take Calculus 1 before I take Discrete Mathematics. So to move it to the end of my term is asinine. So I don't really know what to do or what to say at this point. I guess I'm just gonna give it my best shot. I know discrete mathematics isn't all calculus. I know it's a part of it. So hopefully maybe between like learning what I'm learning in Calculus 1 and then taking discrete mathematics, maybe that'll kind of cross over at some point, and that will be able to help me in the more difficult subjects or areas of discrete mathematics. I'm really not sure. I'm just really nervous about it, and it doesn't sound like they're just being super helpful right now. So that being said, that's really my only complaint, is that I put in for a schedule change to make my life easier. They basically denied it and said that they're not going to do that, that they can't do that, which I think is bogus. I mean, they can do whatever they want. They're the school. They could easily push back discrete mathematics to July and then push programming 1 to August and then just push everything back. And then if you need to add an extra month or whatever, okay, go for it. Like, it's not, it shouldn't be that complicated, but apparently it is. So other than that, though, like I said, I've enjoyed everything so far. Hoping that my pre-calculus and the other class goes well next term. Like I said, I'm a little nervous just because I haven't really spent that much time in the creative presentation class, because there's really not a reason to spend that much time in it. So I don't know how that's gonna differ for next term. I'm assuming that I will probably be spending a lot more time, at least on pre-calculus. I don't know about the other class, but yeah, so just wish me luck, guys. And if you do have any questions regarding Full Sail, or with their online program in particular, I'm more than happy to answer those questions. Just leave them down below. Again, I'm enrolled in the computer science bachelor's with a mobile development concentration, so that is what I will know best, but I will try to answer any general questions for other fields as well. Yeah, so go ahead and leave your comments down below. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Bye now.